So I was wanting to rebuild a bike, do a fixer-upper. I have just a little bit of engine experience, mainly on small engines, and so I'd always kind of wanted to rebuild a two-stroke. So I did my research trying to find what would be a good, fairly vintage two-stroke, still be able to get decent parts for, and be able to rebuild, and something that I could enjoy riding. And after my research, everything pointed me to the KDX 200. I wanted to get when they did the upgrade to them from the 95 to 2005 or 2006, one of those. So I just kept an eye open, and I found this 1997 KDX 200 on Marketplace, and I was able to pick it up for 1,100 bucks. It ran, it started, ran good, but it was in tough shape. And so a buddy of mine, we took on the project and tore the bike completely apart, rebuilt everything except the bottom end. The bottom end seemed to be in good shape. When we took the top end, the arm was nice and firm, there was no play in it, so we did not do a bottom end. I hope that's not a mistake. But I did a top end, did all that myself. We did everything ourselves except the front forks. I did not have the special tool that you need to rebuild the front forks. So I took it to Corey Squire, and he did the front forks. But other than that, my buddy and I did everything. We did the back shock, did the top end, rebuilt all the brake systems, water pump, just rebuilt everything. Got some Tusk high impact wheels for it, new spokes, put some Pirelli tires on it, new plastic, new handlebar, had the frame powder coated, had the spring for the back shock powder coated, and completely redid this bike. And I absolutely love this bike. It is just a beauty of a bike. I have it wired for the headlight and the tail light. Wires come right up here, but I did not. I ended up getting a new headlight for it. But I went ahead and went for the number plate. I chose the number 97 just because that's the year of the bike. Took that motor apart, except the bottom end. Spent hours and hours cleaning that. Put new sprockets, new chain. Put me a FMF Gnarly Woods pipe on it, and an FMF Turbine Core 2 silencer on it. But all in all, even though this bike was in pretty tough shape, the swing arm was good, the cases were good, just got a little bit of scratch there where it looks like someone put it down either on a rock or some metal. But other than that, it ended up being a really fun project. I had to get new radiators for it. I got some aftermarket radiators. I just was too tight to spend $400 on the OEM. And 90% of the parts you can get off Rocky Mountain. There were a few things that I had to get from Parts Giant, but Rocky Mountain has just about everything for that. Most of the things were aftermarket, but there were a few things that I had to get as OEM. So put new plastics on it, kept the old gas tank, put some graphics on it. But all in all, this has just been a really fun bike to play with. And I ended up putting a I think it's JD carb kit in it, and that made a world of a difference, especially on the bottom end. I still need to tweak the top end just a little bit, play with that main jet. I'm missing just a little bit on the top end when it gets high into the pipe, but that JD needle, and played with the pilot jet just a little bit, and man, the bottom end on it is absolutely awesome. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys my KDX rebuild. I'm sure I have more in it than I would ever get for it, but it sure is a fun bike, and man, it's just a really fun bike. Okay, let's take a couple laps on my track. I had this track built, I guess sometime in the spring this year, and it's just a short little track, but it sure is fun. This baby starts on the first kick. Got this thing jetted nice, and you can hear that power valve rattle. When I started it for the first time, I was convinced there was something wrong with the motor, that we had messed something up, but after getting online, I guess all of them do it. All right, let's give a little rip on the track. Some tight turns in here. It's a little muddy, a little wet, a little slimy. Got some nice little jumps in here. Nothing major. Woo! Yeah! This nice little off-camber tight turn, and as you can see, I've already been riding out here. I'm actually starting to get a little tired. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.